Now, how do you know that your metal is ready to accept the bronze? Well, in the case of steel, when it's red hot, then that's when you put the brazing rod in between the flame and the metal to be brazed. But another way to check just get your metal hot. You just hit one little spot, and if it flows, then you're okay. You're ready to go. Now on a piece of copper, sometimes it's a little more difficult to see. Okay, we can see it. So just kind of touch it there, and you can see whether it's ready to be brazed. Now, I'm using the scraped 3/32 flux-covered brazing rod that was covered in the video Brazing with the Oxygen and Acetylene Torch. Now, it's brazing along here. Now, if you watch this, can you hear that sound? And you see the smoke? That means the metal is too hot. So anytime you get this, just move your torch away a little bit, just let it cool off, and you can go back to it. And just keep that in mind. We're brazing along here. Too hot. Just pull it away. Doesn't take long for it to cool down, just a second. And there. Now, another thing that may happen is that the brazing rod is stuck on there. Now, the first reaction that I would have would be to pull it away. If you've got your parts all laid out in a certain position, then if you pull it away, you're going to move everything. So just gently go back in there and remelt it. Okay, the rod's stuck. Just melt it off. Now another thing is when you first start brazing, there's a good chance you're going to get some globs. See if I can get some globs here. And maybe the base metal wasn't hot enough and it just kind of globs up. Okay. You know, ideally we want it to flow just like we did over here. But we can go back in and remelt this. So I got to be careful I don't get it too hot. Just play the flame across there. So we'd rather not have the globs, but if we get them, we can kind of smooth that out. Now that this is all cleaned up, you can see we got nice looking bronze in here. So even though you get these globs, you can go back and just flow them right with the torch. Just smooth it out.